Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. For today's video, we're going to be taking an in-depth look into the 2017 BMW M4 Competition. In this review, I'll start it up, show the engine, get an exhaust clip, go over the performance data, take it on a thorough drive, and show you many of the unique aspects throughout the interior as well as exterior. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on in, start her up, and let her run. A big thanks to Hendrick BMW Charlotte for providing this example today. For more information about the dealership, including contact info and current inventory, please feel free to check out their website provided in the description box below. Along with the remote access smart key system, the M4 comes standard with push-button ignition. To start, just make sure you have the key fob within the interior, then put your foot on the brake and hit the dash-mounted button to go. Since 1986, the BMW M3 has provided an engaging, uncompromised driving experience that few others have been able to match. The closest as of late is the all-new Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, which I've already covered in a separate review if you'd like to check that out. The current generation M3 sedan has been on sale since the 2015 model year, alongside the M4 Coupe and convertible counterparts. With BMW's new naming strategy, anything with the profile of a coupe is denoted by an even number. That's why the 3 Series Coupe is now known as the 4 Series. Those familiar with the M3's 3 decades of legendary performance will instantly recognize it and the M4 as the benchmarks of their respective segments. While their profiles are very distinct from one another, they both share similarities in design that's both aggressive and purposeful. The front fascia sports 3 gaping intakes to channel more cooling air to the powertrain and brakes. Air curtains on either side of the fascia work with the fender vents behind the front wheels to minimize air turbulence in the wheel arches, which could lead to front-end lift. Also, the front fenders are wider to make room for a wider wheel and tire package. The bulging hood is unique, as is the smooth underbody. The M4's sloped-back roofline is sleek and features pronounced character lines that continue into the trunk lid. The rear fascia complements the aero design of the front with a pronounced diffuser that works with the flat underbody to reduce lift. It's finished with signature quad exhaust tips. Across the side, the M4 adopts unique side skirts and 2-piece mirrors. The fender vents sit higher than a normal 4 Series and are seamlessly integrated with the body lines. The M4 is said to weigh about 176 pounds less than the previously offered M3 Coupe. BMW claims a curb weight of 3,620 pounds when equipped with the dual-clutch transmission. A large chunk of the weight savings came from an extensive use of carbon fiber, which makes its way to the roof, strut tower brace, and drive shaft. The M4 also features a carbon fiber trunk lid with an integrated ducktail spoiler to increase downforce. The carbon fiber roof primarily functions to lower the car's center of gravity. Standard on both the M3 and the M4, it comes painted, but it can be had exposed upon request. The front fenders, doors, and hood are made from aluminum. In spring of 2016, BMW released a new competition package for the M3, M4 Coupe, and M4 Convertible. For this example, it was a $4,750 option, beginning with an increase in power, followed by new springs, dampers, and anti-roll bars. The active M differential and dynamic stability control system were also tuned differently. The goal was to not only increase performance a bit, but to sharpen handling over the standard cars. Other upgrades include special wheels, an M Sport exhaust system, and a greater use of high-gloss Shadowline exterior trim. The M4 Coupe's starting MSRP is $68,695, including a $995 destination fee. That's $3,700 over an M3. With the Competition Package, Executive Package, Driver Assistance Plus Package, and a host of other options, this example would retail for about $84,700. The M4 comes with an exclusive wheel and tire package, featuring staggered lightweight forged wheels and high-performance Michelin Pilot Supersport tires. The 20-inch star spoke wheels shown here are exclusive to the competition package. They're 9 inches wide in front and 10 inches wide in the rear, with two 65/30 and two 85/30 tires respectively. With M-specific suspension tuning, the car can corner with 1 g of lateral acceleration. Providing strong and consistent stopping power are a large set of internally ventilated and cross-drilled disc brakes. Up front you'll find 15-inch discs and 4-piston calipers. Bringing up the rear are 14.6-inch discs and 2-piston calipers. Depending on whether you plan on spending a lot of time at the track, you might also want to consider the optional carbon ceramic brakes, which are both lighter and larger. When this car was first introduced, a new electrically assisted rack and pinion steering system was added. BMW has worked to eliminate characteristic filtering effects and vagueness of traditional EPS systems with a low inertia motor and tighter tolerances, leading to a more direct steering feel. That being said, while the steering is smooth and very precise, with an overall ratio of 15:1, it doesn't deliver the same level of feel as the Giulia Quadrifoglio and Cadillac ats-v. The steering takes 2.4 turns to lock, and the level of power assistance is speed proportional. The M4's turning circle is measured at 40 feet. Where the M4 really shines, though, is its chassis tuning. The suspension consists of McPherson struts in front and a multi-link rear setup with 4-corner adaptive dampers. It's a unique setup compared to non-M cars that focuses on reducing unsprung weight, stiffening, and delivering greater feedback. Forged aluminum makes up most of the front and rear suspensions to save about 18 pounds of weight versus comparable steel components. To ensure lateral and longitudinal forces are transferred more directly, the M cars also adopt unique ball joints and elastomeric bearings. Increasing the rigidity of the front end is an aluminum stiffening plate, carbon fiber front strut tower brace, and additional bolted joints between the axle subframe and the body. The rear subframe is directly bolted to the body without rubber bushings, in order to further improve wheel location and directional stability. On-road behavior between a standard M3 or M4 and the competition package doesn't differ a whole lot. It's a tad stiffer, but the adaptive dampers keeps things managed and relatively comfortable. It handles corners with finesse and excellent poise, inspiring tons of confidence. Like any M product, you can adjust the steering, damper, throttle, and transmission behavior through 3 drive modes. These include efficiency or comfort, as well as sport and sport plus. The various modes are also routed through 2 memory buttons of the steering wheel, dubbed M1 and M2. You can store the personal driving settings for 2 people. There's even a sub-mode for the dynamic stability control system called M Dynamic Mode. It allows for greater wheel slip and easier drifting. The M3 and M4 are powered by a silky smooth twin-turbo 3-liter inline 6-cylinder. With the help of 18 psi of boost, it develops 425 horsepower between 5,500 and 7,300 RPM and 406 pound-feet of torque between 1,850 and 5,500 RPM. 60 miles an hour can be hit in as little as 3.9 seconds or 3.8 seconds with the competition package. The latter raises horsepower to 444. Top speed is electronically limited to 155 miles per hour, or if you opt for the M Drivers package, 174 miles per hour. In comparison, these numbers fall right in line with the C63 AMG S and the Giulia Quadrifoglio. The engine is constructed using aluminum with a block and head, along with dual overhead cams, 4 valves per cylinder, Valvetronic variable valve timing, and double Vanos continuous variable camshaft timing. M-specific components include a lightened forged crankshaft, hollow connecting rods, a sleeveless engine block with low-friction nickel-based coating on the cylinder walls, a lightweight magnesium oil pan, and a dry-sump lubrication system. Fuel is delivered via direct injection, accompanied by a compression ratio of 10.2 to 1. Maximum engine speed is 7,600 RPM. The M4 comes standard with a multi-mode exhaust system that opens and closes with respect to the current drive mode and driving behavior. However, with the competition package, you gain an upgraded M Sports exhaust system that sounds absolutely incredible and is finished off with black chrome tailpipes. The M3 and M4 send their power to the rear wheels through a carbon fiber drive shaft via your choice of 2 transmissions. Standard equipment is a closed-ratio 6-speed manual with a robust twin-disc clutch and carbon-lined synchro rings to reduce shift effort. It also has the ability to blip the throttle on downshifts to aid in rev matching, just like the ats-v. At this time, this and the ats-v are the only two in the segment to still offer the option of a manual. Shown here is the optional 7-speed dual-clutch transmission with drive logic, which offers 3 modes that alter the shifting characteristics between comfort and performance algorithms. A launch control system is standard. Manual shifting can be performed via the gear selector or by a set of steering wheel paddles. Shift times are lightning quick and it's all insanely responsive. An electronic limited slip differential controls torque delivery between the rear wheels, which are connected via unique hollow, lightweight output shafts. The degree of lock ranges anywhere between 0 and 100% to optimize traction and stability when accelerating out of corners. BMW recommends the use of 93-octane premium fuel for optimal performance. EPA mileage ratings range between 17 miles per gallon in the city and 26 miles per gallon on the highway. Expect an average of 20 miles per gallon normal driving. Total fuel capacity is 15.8 gallons. Like the M6 we took a look at earlier this year, the M4's interior uses only the finest materials and features exceptional build quality for this segment. This example features two-tone Silverstone and black full merino leather upholstery, which wraps just about every surface and is highlighted with contrast stitching. Other colors are available as well, along with your choice of interior finishers from different wood tones to brushed aluminum and even carbon fiber. As you can see, this example features the latter, giving the interior a modern motorsports vibe. Subtle touches of aluminum detailing can be found here and there too, another nice touch. The competition package includes special lightweight M Sport seats with fixed headrests and significantly more lateral bolstering that offer additional support compared to the standard seats. The hollowed out sections in the middle of the backrests are especially cool. In addition to the standard power adjustments, you can also firm or relax the side bolsters depending on how snug you want to be. The only downside is a lack of adjustable lumbar support, but you'll be surprised that they're still quite comfortable. Also included in the competition package are unique seat belts with M tricolor stripes. The steering wheel is thick and leather wrapped. It's manually adjustable for both tilt and reach. There's grip bolsters at 10 and 2 and signature M tricolor stitching. Standard safety features include front, side, and head curtain airbags for the front and rear. With the optional Driver Assistance Plus package, you receive lane departure warning, frontal collision warning, city collision mitigation, and pedestrian protection, along with blind spot monitoring, side and top view cameras, and speed limit info. The executive package adds a heated steering wheel, park distance control, a heads-up display, wireless charging, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and more. As far as entertainment, a 16-speaker Harman Kardon surround sound system is included as standard equipment. It packs a 600-watt amplifier. And of course, it's routed through BMW's latest generation of their iDrive infotainment system, with a wide, high-definition screen perched right on top of the dash. Other standard features include heated seats and a dual-zone climate control system. What's really nice about this interior design is that it's very clean and simple, despite all of the features packed into it. Take the center stack for example. There's not an overabundance of buttons, just your basic features, and everything is clearly labeled. The iDrive system continues to be controlled via a rotary dial on the center console. There's a bunch of shortcut buttons located around it and even a touchpad on top. The M4 can legitimately seat up to 4 people, and it's a lot easier to climb into the back seat than you might initially expect. Once you tip the backrest forward, all you have to do is press one button and you can slide the entire seat assembly forward automatically. Now I'm 5'10", and when I hopped in the back, I was surprised by just how much interior space there was. Now, the biggest rate limiting factor is going to be leg space, but that could be adjusted on demand. Head space, I still had a little bit left over. The backseat environment is a pretty nice place to sit. While you can't sit someone in the middle, there is a little storage tray for putting loose items. In the console, there's 2 adjustable air vents and even a power outlet. Along with LED illumination and fixed headrests, the panels are wrapped in leather just like the front, so you have all of that soft touch material. So now let's go ahead and see how she sounds, first with the exhaust valves closed. go ahead and open up the valves and really open this thing up. Alright, let's go ahead and shut her down. Next, we'll head towards the rear and check out trunk space. The M4's trunk lid is not fully powered, but as long as you keep the key fob in your pocket, if you're carrying a bunch of items, you can walk up to the back of the car, wave your foot underneath, and it will automatically pop it. The counterweights will swing the trunk lid open. You can fold down the rear seat in a 60-40 split fashion if you need to load cargo all the way to the front. While the M3 has 17 cubic feet worth of space, the M4 Coupe is 15.7, which is still quite a lot, making this one of, if not the most practical offerings in its segment. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed the in-depth look at the 2017 M4 Competition. Be sure to stay tuned next time, leave a like and subscribe today. There's always a lot more where that came from. Take care everyone.